What are we doing to help the girls of Afghanistan who are being deprived of education? March 2025, a new school year begins in Afghanistan and a human tragedy continues to unfold. For the third consecutive year, girls above grade 6 are being barred from education by the Taliban. This means that almost 400,000 more girls will be deprived of their right to education, bringing the total to 2.2 million girls now out of school in Afghanistan. This almost unbelievable act of cruelty means that these young women will not be able to break free from the chains of oppression. Their contribution to their community will be tragically diminished, and they are being brutally stopped from building a brighter future for themselves, their families, and those around them. After 2 years, and now beginning a third year of this devastating act of barbarism, it seems that we are all shaking our heads in sympathy. But what are we actually doing to help? Very little, even nothing, it seems. But it must be the case that the United Nations has a plan in place to rectify this crime against the girls of Afghanistan. For in the 2015 declaration to its 2030 agenda, Section 7, our vision, the United Nations states that we envisage a world free of fear and violence, a world with universal literacy, a world with equitable and universal access to quality education at all levels. Yet despite this declaration, no plan to help the girls of Afghanistan is apparent. One of the other organisations that, like the United Nations, is seeking to guide the world to a better place, the World Economic Forum. In 2019, the World Economic Forum and the United Nations signed a strategic partnership framework outlining areas of cooperation to deepen institutional engagement and jointly accelerate the implementation of the 2030 Agenda. Bringing us right up to date on March 6, 2025, the World Economic Forum website showed why investing in girls' education is both an economic and moral imperative. The website rigorously states that equal access to education is a basic human right. Yet, there is no concrete plan in place to release the girls of Afghanistan from their inhuman ban, either from the United Nations or the World Economic Forum. Perhaps officials at the United Nations might point to the UNAMA, the United Nations Assistance Mission in Afghanistan. They might indicate that the UNAMA is a UN special political mission tasked with assisting the people of Afghanistan. UNAMA was established on 28 March 2002 by United Nations Security Council Resolution 1401. And Resolution 2678 stresses the important role that the United Nations will continue to play in promoting peace and stability in Afghanistan. The Security Council also passed a second resolution, 2679, in 2023, calling for an integrated and independent assessment with forward-looking recommendations for an integrated and coherent approach to address Afghanistan's challenges. To those concerned with the fate of the girls of Afghanistan, These statements come across as merely an incoherent mixture of bureaucratic drivel and pomposity that lacks a single detail of a concrete plan of action to rescue these girls. These statements rank alongside the statement of the UN Secretary General that the era of global boiling has arrived. A silly statement about a hypothetical problem. But this short video is not seeking to apportion blame. For the ban on the education of girls above grade 6 in Afghanistan is not a hypothetical problem. It is an inhuman act that prompts all of us to ask, what are we doing to help the girls of Afghanistan who are being deprived of education? The answer for nearly everyone is nothing. We are doing nothing to help. If you appreciated this video, please like and subscribe. You are also invited to join our community on locals.com. You can click on the button to connect directly with our locals.com website. You may also be interested in this video released some time ago.